immediately playoff game there. If you're on the side of Manitoba Mallards, you unfortunately play the number 1 seed, who's off to a fairly hot start this season. So this is a big one for the side of Manitoba. You're really going to want this win so you can kind of keep that 4 wins and see what's going on here. So far, Manitoba gathering all the points here on P1. Obviously, P2 is going to be the next big hill that we're looking for here. Plenty of time left on P1 to continue seeing if we can get some trades.
Yeah, good start here for Manitoba so far, able to secure the first 25 seconds of hill, pushing it towards that 30 mark. Still a contest coming down from the side of Paris, not able to secure the final kills quite yet. Mischief, unfortunately, going to lose that gunfight as well to Mr. Twisted MVP. And we're looking at making our way on the rotation already. J Beast in the feed with 2. Pooper able to kind of slip through the back here, looking to potentially make a play for these deep spawns. Going to spot out a player in the back, going to be able to secure his first kill on the map and keep these back spawns towards the side of the Manitoba Mallards. But looks like no spawns come through with him, so looking to fight from the front side of the hill. We see lots of gunfights coming down through Statue. This may be Paris's point in this map to potentially secure some of this P2 time and eat up some of the score that they lost on the field.
Yeah, been a mixy P2 so far. Manitoba looking to come out on top. Players going to be spawning towards that blue side. Heavy rotations coming through to P3 for the side of Paris. They have 3 players invested. Fight going to come down. As going to be Goose, I believe, that wins that rotation. Manitoba are going to take that, though. They have the rest of this P2. 20 seconds. Completely uncontested here. Just continuing to build that lead. Going to be about a little over 40 points on this P3. But the side of Paris are set up. So we'll see if Manitoba can make something work through yellow and get a point.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good play for Manitoba to fight through the yellow side off of the old time. Not able to secure the early kills here, as we see 3 in the feed for the side of Paris. Twisted doing a good job picking up 1 kill there, playing his life pretty well, looking to chow towards the time now. Gonna go for the wall bounce, looking for the kills, but Mike with the overlook with the M15, able to rip him and a Pooper out of the sky there. Fights coming through from under, not going to be able to potentially fight this off, as we see 3 come down for the side of Manitoba. Last player left close, Goose, able to secure 1 kill, going to be able to contest into time now, kind of waiting for the reinforcements to come through, looking for some information, able to spot EJ close, shots come in, no kill comes down, looking to slide chow with the pistol there, able to secure that. And now we're going to see Paris start to push through, but J Beast holding these angles here so far at 12 and 7 on a 2 spree as well, doing a great job here for Manitoba to fight off this early Paris push.
And we'll see how this P4 starts to develop. Manitoba once again early to the money hill. We'll see Goose has a great pinch here, able to pick up 1. Looking for the second on time. No support players just yet, as they're going to be rolling through hill. Twisted going to be the last player in the back that is going to get found out by Mischief, who's going to take a little bit of a swim in that little pool towards the side. And Paris make their break into the hill here and can start to claw their way back into this game. This brings it within 20. If they can continue to hold the rest of this time, starting to make this a game if you're on the side of Paris. A little bit slow start. Money hill rotations are not there, so something to fix towards second rotation side of Manitoba. I think you're doing good. You just gotta focus on your holds a little bit more than you have been. Rotations have been solid. So we'll see what happens here in this second set between these 2 teams. Paris have a little bit of work to do here on the field.
Yeah, we're going to see, I mean, Manitoba had a stellar P1 the first set. We'll see if they can replicate that success once again here. Excuse me, on the second set of rotations. So far, early back and forth here. A couple players left here to contest. Cooper going to choose to pull off that nade, looking for the kill. Does get it. JB slides in, but still the trades back and forth. Manitoba finally able to stabilize just a little bit. Twisted pushing out Statue side here, doing some great work, taking up map space when he can. Looking to potentially push through this P2 side. Going to back up, but then going to go for the chow. Going to be able to secure that kill. That's going to allow Paris to fight through the front side of hill, secure the scrap time here potentially as the final contests are coming through. Looks like they will go to the side of Manitoba, but Paris, you're in the backside of New. All you gotta do is find these last couple players, trade them out effectively, and you'll be good. But it's going to leave Goose alone here on hill, but he wins the last fight with the pistol. Great plays there by Goose. Manitoba is going to spawn in the back, so potentially has a chance to contest here, but Paris is swarming all around them, cleans up those players, and now they're looking to secure a good chunk of time here on
This is kind of the P2 they need to get back into the game. We'll see if these trades come down. Going to be 2 or both. Make that 3 for the side of Manitoba. Last player here in Mike Short statue. Not going to be able to make an impact on this wave. Rotation is going to need to start coming through. Paris was at P3 very early last time, but looking to invest some time into this P2 with 20 left. We'll see what happens here. Rotation again. Going to go to the side of Paris Letdowns, having a player push out towards yellow, reading that, but timing is going to roll. Unfortunate for these 2 players towards that P3 side. Some big fights coming through here. Mike able to win 1 towards P3, but kill's going to come through on the blue side by EJ with a great 2-piece. Head glitch is secured for the side of Manitoba, starting to maintain this lead here on a P3. We'll see if they can continue to hold this. Spawns are set towards that blue side as well, with that player towards that back heady. So Paris are going to have to fight through the front or take a little bit of rotation. We'll see a successful kill coming through the bottom side. It's going to be 2 dead, make that 3 dead. Last player on kill. Side of Paris with a successful break here and the spawn flip as well. Manitoba have to maintain here. That's going to be an even game going into a P4. Going to be another money one. We'll see what ends up happening halfway through the session.
Yeah, Manitoba able to break back in, but Paris with those yellow spawns still. We're going to see number 6, that's J-Beast, looking to fly straight through towards the back of New. Going to be able to get some info on these Paris players in the back. Going to get one, going to get traded out by Mischief, though. Now it's left up to Pooper here to do the work and maybe potentially wait for the play to come in from EJ. Now they're going to know that Mischief is here in the back. Now we start to see Manitoba swarming, find that player, secure those back spawns. Paris able to hit from the front side of hill first. EJ with a nice 2-piece, once again going crazy with the multi-kills. Able to help stave off this early Paris pressure, but the spawns come in the back. Paris is in, and now there's only 1 player left here. Twisted up close, going to look to contest, able to secure 1 kill before he gets taken out. Contest in from the front side, and we're seeing a mixy start here to the P4 so far.
Kills continuing to just roll through here. One of the mixiest sides here on a P4. It's just going to kind of be that way sometimes. Side of Paris Letdowns once again getting the little bit of a scrap time that they can to keep this a fairly even match here. P1 is going to be set up already from the side of Manitoba once again. A couple pumps coming through there on Mischief. Stun's going to hit JB's tard as he's not able to find Goose, who's making his moves on statue. Paris Letdowns looking to get closer here. A lot of time is rolling through here on a P1. The side of Manitoba are not finding any success on this hill. Twisted, the only one to find a kill so far. Spawns are back towards that yellow side. Lead change towards the side of Paris for the first time in this map. We'll see if they can continue to hold here. P2s have not been very good for them, so we'll see if they can hold or if they're going to continue to get a lot of this time on P1. Spawns flip once again. We'll see who can solidify these spawns for a P2 and start to gain some momentum here, as this could be the last hill that we see.
Very well could be the last hill that we see, but Manitoba looking to set up first. Paris has already pushed through the blue side, able to pick up 1 kill, hunting Twisted in the back. Mischief is able to pick up Twisted as well, so that should secure the back spawns or close spawns towards the blue side as this new hill pops. Paris going to be in first once again with the chance to close it out here on the P2, but Manitoba looking to fight through the front side of hill. Contest coming in back and forth. Kill feed here so far. Pooper able to get 1. 1 player left up close, maybe 2 left close to contest. Gonna slide child it back, but gonna get taken out. But we're seeing the great contest here from the side of Manitoba, not letting Paris get to those head glitches to secure some of the heavy positions here. Mischief flying in, but Pooper follows up with 2 down to 4 HP, able to have a humongous break there on the P2, looking to close in on the 200 mark as well. Couple players left here to deal with. Pooper gets 1 more before finally getting taken out, but Manitoba over towards that rotation over on P3 now. There are going to be 3 letdown players here to potentially contest early. And we've seen the P3 be pretty mixy here back and forth. So I'm curious to see what ends up happening on this rotation.
Let's see once again Cooper able to find 2, make that 3 on this one. He's able to have some teammates helping him here. They're down by about 30, so this is going to be a big kill to bring them within, or sorry, to take a lead of 10 if they can hold the entire thing. And so far, so good. 3 dead for the side of Manitoba. Last player on that contest is going to get contested from that bottom side there. Paris in the hill, just looking to stop the time as Manitoba are continuing to win gunfights here. Spawns have not flipped yet. They're still towards that blue side. They're going to need to start this rotation here as Paris are towards this yellow side here. So some good gunfights are coming up here for this rotation set. We have 10 left. 1 player is going towards that statue side, and Paris are going to secure all the kills. They are going to lose the lead for just a second, but they are going to have rotation to P4, and we've seen a lot of mixy P2s and P4s this game, so we'll see if Manitoba can find a way to break. So far, not looking good. 1 last player towards statue. You gotta go. 20 left for the win for the side of Paris. We'll see if they can continue to hold the next few waves for Manitoba.
Yeah, Manitoba able to fly in directly after you swap it over to me. So able to break into the hill and flip Paris out. Now they're looking to take the lead. We see Twisted pushed up into P1, only able to secure 1 kill before he gets taken out. We're seeing number 4, that's Spades, on the deep flank, potentially here to make a play for the squad. Gunfights come through the front. 3 dead in the feed. 4 Paris make that 4. Spawns flip once again, and just some extremely good breaking from both these 2 teams right now. But if you're the side of Manitoba, you only have 5 seconds left to get in and contest. You got to be able to slide in, find these kills. Pooper with 1, Pooper with 2 to break in. More players going to be left here close towards the whole side. But we're going to go over towards the P1. Manitoba in first has got to win some of these early gunfights. And EJ with a double kill with the Simtex allows Manitoba to secure victory here in map number 1. And we have been treated to some absolute banger map number 1 so far tonight. Just a great back and forth map there. The P4, I mean, not a money hill by any. Manitoba looking to continue off their success in map number 1. Paris, of course, looking for the bounce back and to tie the series up 1-1.
Initial nades successful from the side of Paris. We'll see how the side of Manitoba decide to back this push down. Bomb is towards that shop side, looking to favor towards A. So we'll see what the side of Paris decide to do. J-Beast on a flank towards Bode, able to pick up 1 kill, but it does seem like the side of Paris are aware of some shop presence here. We'll see if any players can do anything, but Goose is not aware of the quick or the early corner being played by Twisted, able to pick up 2, leaving Mike in a 1v4, spotted towards blue. Good shots into the first 2 players, but not able to secure a kill on either side. So we'll see what they can do. Backed up in their side of the map, just tough here for sure. Able to pick up 1 through mid in JB's. 25 to go. This is going to be a tough one.
It is going to be a tough one. We may get a free kill on the Pooper here, but Pooper chooses to play the corner down low, able to secure the cleanup there to put Manitoba Mallards on the board with our first round here. And I mean, prototypical Scar round. I mean, we saw first blood, couple more kills, 1v3. I mean, poor, Gil, if he's watching the stream still, might be having flashbacks to how many 1v3s he took in the Scar. So it could be something that we see a decent bit here on the same map in this series. But Manitoba start off with a really solid defense, and we're seeing Mike, Mr. AMC, the movie theater himself, pulling out the boomstick, going top green. We're going to see if he's able to find any first bloods or find that first initial kill with the Mr. Boomstick itself.
Let that breathe just for a moment, but Mike not able to find the kill initially there. First blood going to go the way of Goose for the side of Paris, but Twisted immediately able to get a counter kill there. Even this up 3-3. do have a boomstick up towards top red now, and Mike gonna back these players down, but we see that bomb already rotated out. The problem is if we get a player towards mid cut, you're gonna have to fight through this plane side, but it looks like it's completely free. These players looking to read this as the side of Paris is starting to get this rotation over, going towards this green side here. Bomb going down. We'll see if any of this can get caught out. Twisted looking to make face towards green. Able to get behind one, make that two, but Mike with the pistol able to pull that out and pick some kills up. EJ gonna pick him up through mid here. Goose left in a 1v2, is spotted towards top green. See if he can make anything work. He will not. Manitoba able to go up early in this.
That was a really good play from the side of Manitoba to rotate the bomb back out. Paris did not recognize it early. I believe there was still one player, and it might have been EJ, that was over towards the red side, showing kind of a little bit of face to kind of throw them off a little bit. And then he's able to pinch back through middle to pick up Mike there, jumping out of top green. So just really great rotation. And then, you see the Paris Letdown players kind of extend back to cover, and that just allowed EJ to take up some space. So really good plays from them, playing very well so far here in the map number 2. Obviously up 2-0 to start. Never a bad thing in search and destroy. Cooper with the first blood. EJ with the bait gets the follow-up as well. So now already 2 kills come down to your favor. We do see a trade come through from the side of Goose. Twisted now on the flank is going to run into both these 2 players. Going to be able to get one. Going to get traded out. So now it's going to be Goose left here in a 1v2. Gets sights onto the first player. Going to get sights on the second player as well. But he's got nowhere to go. Unfortunately, Manitoba is swarming. And, I don't think you're winning a gunfight from top red when the guy's pre-aiming you with the M15, even though the NPC is pretty overpowered still. But unfortunate situation there for Goose, not able to clutch up there in the 1v2, but it's always a difficult spot. EJ with the good irons sitting at 4-0, and Manitoba rolling pretty smooth here on the map number 2 so far.
EJ yet to die from the side of Manitoba as well. Gonna be getting fairly close to a streak. We'll see if that comes into play, if he's able to earn that one. Getting aggressive towards his A side. EJ with another nade towards top red. Not sure if that was the help of a teammate there or not, but that's 5 in a row from him. Twisted able to put some shots towards Goose, towards that front A site, but both players able to walk away with their life. No smokes being invested just yet. Big snipe coming out towards that top, I believe. Maybe I'm mistaken. I feel like I saw that happen, but who knows? A side still looks to be the objective here. EJ is gonna eventually fall. Smoke eventually goes down between these 2 players, but both players are invested shot. They see both of them, and whoever this is, I don't think that's Twisted, but someone. It's 2 kills
Twisted,
there.
I believe.
At the end, it was Twisted.
Yeah.
Of course it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seen this before, but Manitoba flying through this game.
Manitoba is really capitalizing on their first bloods right now. I mean, we see the nade come through. We see Twisted, kind of pop over that box and get taken down to 7 HP, but not able to secure the kill from either side. So doing a good job of playing his life there, able to take some coverage, wait for the plays to come through the middle of the map, and then ultimately finds a really good pinch opportunity after throwing the smoke grenade. He sees the player kind of sprinting into shop and then able to kind of line up 2 there. So I mean, Manitoba absolutely rolling here so far. We see Paris with the first blood this round from Mischief onto Twisted. Looking to continue to keep this presence over towards the shop side. Goose looking to potentially engage in some activities here. Pooper going on the opposite side is going to get taken out as well. That's going to leave EJ and Beast in a 2v4. Beast able to get one, pushes to a 2v3. Going to get chowed from plane and from blue, so going to get taken out. And now EJ's left alone over here towards red side. Bomb looking like it's going to get planted over towards the B site. You're going to have a tough task here to retake this site as Paris gets set up for the post plant protection. Man, I can't say P words today. But we'll see if EJ can make anything work here on the retake.
We'll see what ends up happening. No pulse storm missile to work with for EJ. Going to take some shots towards that top green. Multiple players have shown face here with 20 seconds left. I think this round is pretty much all but over. You're not reading that. Side of Paris finally get on the board here. It is never too late in a search and destroy. We've seen this countless times here. The side of Paris has got to take this one round at a time. Honestly, they started off pretty good here with the first blood. They need to continue that, need to capitalize there, which we saw that round, which, you know, you mentioned Manitoba's done just such a great job so far this map on capitalizing on those. So Paris got to take a book out of the side of Manitoba here for a couple of rounds. Get back into the game, see what's going on. Side of Manitoba back on the attacking. Looking like this investment's going to be taken towards A once again. And we'll see what happens. Nade kills have rolling in for the side of Manitoba multiple times on this one, but not today.
Yeah, we're gonna see Twisted with the first blood there. Gets into an interesting gunfight on Jins there with the grenade down. Maybe some aim assist lost. Looking to take the space over towards the A site. Is going to spot out Goose in store. Not going to be able to secure the kill there. Goose is going to go for the reach out and secure the kill. Beast falls up with another one, but Mike falls up with one of his own. Now Goose is going crazy in store, challenging everybody, able to get these kills, and now we're going to see EJ left in a 1v1 up against Goose, going to potentially make the read that the player is back shop. Goose doing a good job of not challing quite yet. EJ throwing some sick shoulders, does need to recover the bomb. Goose close and gets the gunfight win. MPC on top. EJ had no chance in that gunfight. I'm curious to see Goose was looking at him or not, or just snapped right onto his frame. Maybe he got the info on that little jump peak. Maybe he just saw him out of the corner of his eye, but just absolutely zapped. And I think that was 3 in the round for Goose there, with one
Yep.
left over from the other round. 2,
Yep.
I guess. So on a 5 spree now. So Paris maybe finding some footing here in this map number 2. Goose potentially looking to do his own EJ impression and try his best to get that Hellstorm missile, doing his work with the MPC rather than the M15. And Paris making an interesting play over here towards the boat side. First blood going to come down for J Beast, going to wisely back up here, and Goose looking to potentially fly, but does have some coverage from Pooper over on top green. So they're going to wisely back off and potentially look to make a different play here with the bomb in hand.
Yeah, Goose with a great streak there, but honestly a round that he just walked away with more kills than he definitely should have. He was obviously mid-shop. We had J Beast there in middle from the side of Manitoba, who just never elected to look in the door to find him sitting there. But side of Manitoba look like they're recovering here in this round. 2v4 for Mike and Mischief on the Paris side. We'll see if they can do anything here. Regrouping towards back blue, towards this hut side. We'll see if they can catch any players off. We did see a player go top blue. Not sure if they caught anything on him, but both players have been confirmed towards Sat. Here, Mike able to pick up 1 kill, but side of Manitoba are quickly swarming. Going to get spotted multiple times by multiple people here. Only a matter of time before he falls. Manitoba able to take round number 7. Here to give themselves a map point here in this search and destroy. Just Mike just staying alive as long as possible there, but side of Manitoba just once again life advantage, player advantage there in that round, just able to keep it easy for him in search for sure.
Those red stairs are a terrible place to be when you're trying to clutch up a 1v3 or a 1v2. You gotta take a difficult gunfight across the catwalk. You gotta worry about people collapsing in behind you, and there's just the cover of the little guardrails on the staircase in order for you to stay alive. So it's difficult. Mike did his best to stay alive there. Goose with the first blood gonna immediately get traded out with the dead nade or the late nade from EJ there, who's over towards the bomb site. We're gonna see again some shots coming down towards red stairs. Flank coming through. Mike able to get one on the flank. Gonna put us back into a 2v2 scenario. Spades taken down to 38 HP is going to back up here, going to play his life in the smoke. That is going to allow Manitoba to retake this site, potentially get this bomb planted, as we're potentially going to see it start to come down. But good rewrap from Spades. Gonna see Twisted there over towards the box heady. Gonna try to bait out the kill for EJ there. But both these two teams doing a great job of playing their life so far. Well, with 30 seconds left on the clock, Manitoba is gonna have to be the team that makes the move first, and Twisted is going to crawl up to the bomb site, get the bomb planted, and now Paris is gonna have to retake.
Yeah, Manitoba seem to be a little concerned about this flank. They haven't seen these players in a little bit of time. So just resetting the time there. EJ able to pick up Spades towards the stairs, able to spot this other player as well. So Mike gonna have to clutch up something that's just not gonna happen. This side of Manitoba, just easy. Map number 2.
Yeah. I mean, EJ goes crazy there. Finishes at 10-3 with 15, almost
If you're
1,600.
just now joining us, Manitoba up 2-0 in the series after a commanding search and destroy win. Map number 1 was a close one, 3-point deficit there. We'll see if the side of Paris Letdowns can continue the series and take us to the Sake hard point. Otherwise, we have a 3-0 from the side of Manitoba Mallards here. See how this one plays out between these two teams here on a Den Overload. Should be a good one.
Yeah, Den Overload is always a good one, and we're just seeing the square up in the middle of the map. Manitoba potentially able to take some positioning here. We're seeing EJ kind of fly forward, able to clean up one more player bottom red, looking for more off spawn, able to get 2, 3 in the feed as Twisted gets one of his own. Looking for this final player in the back, is going to get secured, but the spawners are right there on Dragon waiting for you to come through. So now you've got to fight through this dojo heady push with the entire roster there to defend.
What are they
but
doing?
They aren't able to find J-Beast as the dunk comes through. So good place from the side of Manitoba to still secure that dunk. And that can be a tough spot to defend from the dojo heady side, where you can't all group up like that. Couple players back off and just able to take advantage of that positioning there. But Paris right back with their own, taking the pull, looking to potentially push towards this white side. Spades able to find EJ, looking for this player in the back, but Mike is going to miss the point. No! Cannot do that, Mike. There is no more players there from the side of Paris, and you have to feel like you have to convert, and that scenario just slides a little bit off to the left, and we're seeing a little bit of a dipsy doodle coming from Twisted, looking to take this through red, not able to pick up Goose there. EJ potentially with the follow-up is going to secure that kill, looking to slide for the device, looking to clean up the rest of the players in computers. J-Beast is going to pull the device, going to be able to take this over towards the B site, but no dunk comes through. Good stand here so far from the side of Paris. One player left to defeat. Twisted cleans up, gets the dunk, and now you're up 2-0 if you're the Manitoba Mallards.
You know, it's a little bit better than the first series we saw tonight, but again, just the mistakes coming through on the defensive side for Paris. Missed opportunity there on the offense, and so far Manitoba taking advantage of both of those with a dunk of their own. Device is towards this roof side. Very difficult if you're the side of Paris to do anything with this. Manitoba are going to grab Device and put some pressure towards red on these players on Paris. Initial kill is going to come through, so there's a 3v3 here. JB's able to pick up one towards this red side. Couple more players to beat here. Mischief gonna secure that last kill for their team, as we're gonna start to see a race towards this new time. Player through that P2 is gonna be the last one to get to, as the reinforcements are starting to come for the side of Paris. This is their best opportunity we've seen so far since the missed opportunity from Mike. We got one less player there on the box, not able to see Pooper as he's able to pick up 2, make that 3. And to save that dunk from coming through, Manitoba right on the offense once again through roofs. All 4 players from the side of Paris are here to defend.
I mean, just a stellar defense from the side of Pooper. They're able to post up on the box heady. Pinch comes through. Goose able to clean up that player.
And they just rotated.
Where was the bomb? The bomb was gone to the other side. So while you're busy fighting off computers, excellent rotations from the side of Manitoba come through. Dunk number 3 secured. Device back to the middle of the map. JB's looking to immediately pull it once again. Loses his blocker over towards Dojo's side, but Twisted waited in the back, only able to get 1. JB's able to follow up with 1 of his own. Pooper looking for the chase. Is going to get so many bullets taken into him. Mike able to clean up those 2 players, and now Paris is on the attack with the device in hand, once again heading over towards this white side.
The coordination has just not really been there from Paris. Just into some pushes that you probably wouldn't want to see again. And we'll see what they can continue to do here. It's just been kind of rough on their side, and the side of Manitoba just look like they're just all gears are working and moving properly here. Perfect rotations happening. Kills are being flooded through the front. This is going to be the fourth dunk here. Going to take us to halftime. We've seen it once. It was worse than this the first time, but this is still, you're the side of Manitoba. I mean, you had a couple stellar defenses. You feel like you made 2 perfect goal line stops, and then immediately just turn around and turn those into successful dunks for yourself. Side of Paris, you got a lot of work to do. 4 to tie it, 5 to win it without letting anything from the side of Manitoba here. You're going to have to start off early and start chaining big.
I think the worst part is that both these sides are pretty even, but I think a lot of teams still prefer the side that Manitoba is now on, just because the spawn traps can be a little bit more straightforward. So you might even have more of an uphill battle trying to fight through, the dojo side and some of the spawns that you get through the patio and back table area. So Manitoba feeling like they're in a good spot. They're going to kind of continue to push the pace. It looks like taking these gunfights. They're not worried about just playing big defense, but we see 3 in the feed for the side of the Letdowns. JB's playing up in the top window, is able to kill that device carrier. Going to get some shots back into the second player as well. Going to be able to secure 1 kill, but the device is able to rotate out towards the dojo side. Big kill comes down towards dojo. Now Paris has their first dunk of the map, looking to potentially look for some of these spawners, clean up these last couple players outside, potentially make a chain here as well. So we see the push through dojo is going to get cleared out. So now they're going to have a little bit more of a battle ahead of them here. EJ looking to fight towards this dojo side, gets some good shots into Mr. Spades there. Rest of the team is here for support, and now Paris is going to have a tough task ahead of them as they're trying to fight from this tree 10 area to potentially push this deeper into the dojo side.
Yeah, and Overload, it's one of those things, if things aren't clicking perfectly, it's not going to work. And Paris had the opportunity. Spawns pushed out so far on that one, but multiple players rotated back to try to get some middle presence and just lost all of their dojo presence there. Lost about 40 seconds on the clock, as they could have had another dunk at this point. So all of that's going to come into play here as we get a little bit later. Manitoba looking to make their move towards tin side. It's going to be a 2v2 left here, with the ball carrier being twisted, able to push up and get a kill with the pistol. One last player towards this cut. Is he able to catch him before he does anything? Yes, they are. They're able to make a goal line stop. We'll see if Paris can turn this into a dunk here. They're going to have man advantage off rip just with a couple players, but EJ, big kill towards middle, just going to stop a little bit to the side of Paris with 2 players immediately on the point as we see 3 dead. Last player here going to come to a pistol or a dunk on this one. Able to get the pistol kill and a dunk. So Paris get 2 on the board. Just over halfway, or just under halfway done with this round, and Paris continue to get more.
Yeah, they may have another opportunity right here. Number 1, Twisted is pushed out P2, but doesn't know the players are already through to his side of the map, so able to secure the 3rd dunk on this round. Twisted's going to be in a decent spot now, pushed up on the Paris Letdown side, but his teammates have to secure these kills in the middle of the map in order to pull this device out towards him to keep the pressure up, and it's not happening here so far. JB's able to clean up 1 more player towards mid, doesn't know that there's another in the corner, going to get taken out. 1 more fight to win towards the middle of the map, and it looks like it is going to go to the side of Manitoba. Twisted pushing the pace through Sofa is going to get taken out, so now we're going to see the reset back here towards the middle of the map. Gunfights are going to come down back and forth towards the middle. We'll see who can kind of control that tin and hop up side, and who's able to get the first couple of kills in order to potentially pull this device out and start making their way towards the dunk.
Do bring it within 1. Players are going to fall. Pooper's going to be the device carry here. Does have some support with him here. 2 going to be through mid arches. Kills are not going to roll through, but Spades with an unfortunate team kill. Pooper cannot get through the window. Goose with the stop, but EJ able to get the kill here, bringing it within. They're taking their lead to 2 now instead of being within 1. We'll see if the side of Manitoba can stay pushed here. 2 within a minute is going to be huge from the side of Paris if they can do it. They're going to have to do it from the tin side and roof side. We'll see what happens. Win towards the middle for EJ is going to make some map pressure easy for the side of Manitoba here. We'll see what these players towards 10 can find. EJ going to fall, but so are the Paris teammates towards that 10 side. Goose continuing to slay through middle, but Manitoba just going to take the ball and get it out of the 10 side and start to make the rotation here to P2. Mischief choosing the wrong player here. Player going towards the end. Cooper, can they make anything work? They're not able to. Goal line stop coming through. Side of Paris, they got to make a run quick. They got 30 seconds left on the clock here. They're going to have one player to beat here. Ball carrier is first. Make that 2 here. Need some teammates help. Time is of the essence here, and it is running out, and that is probably going to do it here for the side of Paris. Honestly, too little, too late. If you are the side of Manitoba, just build themselves a big enough lead there in the first half to get it done.
Yeah, I mean, you take the advantage and you even secure that extra dunk to give you a little bit of a better chance to secure victory here in this map number 3. Paris does have the device in hand with the overtime, but it's just a matter of time before this player gets taken out and Manitoba secures victory in the 3-0 fashion, of course, able to, kind of do what they needed to do after that very close map number 1. They had a great map number 2. They started off the map number 3 great. We see Twisted there.